Hey there YouTube, Logan with Hideaway Homestead here, coming to you today with a video on our nursery, giving you an update. To start out with, we're planning on launching everything like we wanted to as far as selling trees and stuff in the spring for 2025. And unfortunately though, we are going to have less to offer than what we thought. Some stuff we'll have on the in-person, but as far as online, we're going to be pretty minimal on what we're going to be able to offer. The three things we're going to be able to offer is hybrid willow, hybrid poplar, and then as far as fodder plants goes, I'm going to be offering the water hyacinth. So water hyacinth is pretty easy to get. You can get it just about anywhere, but if you watch the channel and you've supported us for a long time, it's a great way, if you're going to buy it anyway, to get the product and also support me in my efforts in growing more and more fodder plants. So anyway, the reason that we're going to be limited is because the drought really kicked our butts. The air prune beds that I had going just got wiped out. Couldn't stay on top of watering them. Could have done some stuff to mitigate the dry season that we got, but it was just a little too rough, and I didn't have the stuff put in place to be able to keep those trees watered. So I lost a lot of white oak, sawtooth oak, some black walnut, and pretty bummed out about that. But at the same time, the drought was so bad that some established trees that I had that were willow got knocked out, even though they had tons of mulch and had been established in the ground for years. So that's where we're at, and I've got an Etsy shop now, and I put a couple of listings up there, and I've made 2 sales. So what I'm doing is I'm sending these 6-inch cuttings through the mail, and on Etsy they're $20. What I'm wanting to do for the YouTube channel is anybody that's been watching and been supporting the channel and you're wanting to get into the fodder trees, I've got the hybrid poplar, I've got hybrid willow, and I can send, it's a combination of the hybrid poplar and the hybrid willow. They'll be 20 and 20, and rather than being $40 for 2 of them, I'm going to offer them for 30. If anybody's interested in the water hyacinth, I can throw that into the mix, into a bag. It'll be some small plants, but that will be $40 for all 3. And it'll be five small plants, because that's what I've got that can fit in the bag and can fit in the flat rate box. So that's where we're at on that. If you're going to order and you want to support the channel, don't order now. When you're doing cuttings, it's really a race between rooting and rotting. So these are dormant, and it's not a good time to be taking cuttings off of the tree. I try to get people to realize that, but some people just want to buy the stuff, and it's like, okay, if people are buying it and people are selling it all year round on Etsy, I'll sell it all year round too. Which you could always put it in a garage, put it in your house, get them started in pots, but these things grow really, really fast when they root. So just keep that in mind. If you were to get them now, you're going to be putting them in a big pot, and you're probably going to be pruning them back a lot to keep them from growing through the roof of your house. So anyway, got that offered. Maybe wait until February to order this if you're going to. I think that's the best time, really, is February to do all the cutting stuff. So if you want to support the channel, I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I'm doing 20 and 20 for $30. If you wanted to add in the water hyacinth, it'd be $40. And those are some excellent fodder plants. Just email me at hideawayhomestead@gmail.com. But let's go outside real quick and talk about some of the trees and what's going on now that we're getting into fall. All right, y'all, here we are. We're out in with the willows. I'm gonna climb in here. I've got a fence around it to keep the ducks from eating all my willows. If I can climb in here. And I've got some hybrid poplar planted over here too. These are going to be bare roots that we're going to be selling, and I'm probably going to cut them back, and you'll probably get some of the cuttings if you buy any off of these. But they're doing all right. Stems are all green. We had some die off because it did get dry, but we supplemented these with some water, and also just, I mean, you can see here underneath the leaf litter, it's not that bad. It's wet now, but if it wouldn't have been for all the mulch that we put down here and the rabbit manure and everything to help fertilize these trees, we would have probably lost them all. They're still probably somewhere around, I'd say 100, 150, but they rooted really well, and tons of cuttings on these little guys. All right, just wanted to show y'all real quick here. This little tree behind me is a 2-year-old tree, and this is a hybrid poplar. So if you're looking to get in hybrid poplars, well, maybe in light, it may be 3 years old, but just look at the size of that thing. It's huge. I mean, it's at least up there to the top, I'd say 25 foot. So super fast growing. I mean, look, these are the limbs up on it. The trunk is, if I can get down here, oh yeah, I mean, you can see the trunk's just huge, but these are, you know, just some of the limbs, and it's huge. So really fast growing, producing a lot of shade real early on. So yeah, just to show y'all how bad the drought was, this one pollarded willow that I had, I think it bit the dust. I'm gonna cut it down lower and see if there's anything still alive on it, but we lost it. It was so dry. And even right here, I'll get the camera turned around, where we had mulch so heavily around this tree, it didn't make it either. And that was really surprising because this had all kinds of mulch, biochar, and the soil just still got too dry, I reckon, for the tree. Oh, there's a duck or chicken treat right there. But you can see the soil's so nice though. It's just a shame that everything dried up and we weren't able to save the tree. So and I even supplemented these with a little bit of water. I didn't do it every day or every week, but it was a really rough drought year this year. But the show will go on, and we've got plenty of hybrid poplar, hybrid willow cuttings to meet the demand. I have no doubt. I know we won't sell out for sure, but yeah, we're moving forward with that. And like I said, if you're looking to make any orders, just send me an email. And if you want to go ahead and get started, that's fine. Just know that if you put them in the ground at this time of year, there's a chance that they might rot before spring. So might be best to wait until February, earliest January. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful at all, leave a like. If you've got any questions or comments, you can drop those down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. I appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one.